Apocalypse Zow gives percent damage based on how many types of monster you have killed over 100,000 times. Quick way you can see how many kills you currently have is by opening your codex, looking at cards, clicking on the card of the monster that you're currently fighting, and then the number next to this skull is how many kills that you currently have. As you can see, I have 99,922 kills. I already have 8 stacks, so it shows 8 apocalypses caused. Apocalypse Zow is level 10, so it's counting 10 monster types. So once I kill a few more here, we'll show that switch. Pay attention to the increments at which the kill count is being increased. This is going to come into play later. So see how it jumped straight to 101k? So regardless of how many actual kills you have, it rounds up at this point to the nearest 1,000. But as you can see, we now have 9 apocalypses caused. So if we go to the Legends of IdleOn wiki main page, and over on the left, you can click on classes. We're going to be taking a look at the Barbarian, specifically Apocalypse Zow. As you level up Apocalypse Zow, there are 2 moving parts. There's percent damage and monster types counted. Each talent point increases the monster types counted, and it's 1-to-1. But percentage damage only goes up at certain breakpoints. So this happens at 33, 66, and interestingly, it happens again at 99. So what this means is if you were to put one more point and go to 100, this would then count 100 monster types, but it still only does 5% damage per. So if you only had, say, 20 monsters counted, 99 and 100 points are going to be the same for you. If we go to Glacier Frost 2's builds, and I'll put a link in the description, go to search for builds, click on the icon of the Barbarian, click search, and take a look at the build that I put together. You're spending our talents in such a way that will maximize the amount of kills that are counted towards our Zow stacks. So right off the bat, 100 points into Monster Decimator. Monster Decimator reads, there is a percentage chance for a monster kill to be counted for double for opening new portals. This percentage chance also contributes to the monster kills needed to stack Zow. The build assumes that you are class level 80 and have the following skills leveled up. This is to give us more talent points to work with. Feel free to adjust the points as necessary. We want to increase our maximum damage as much as possible. This is going to influence how many stacks of multi-kill we can achieve through the use of the World 3 Death Note. We gain percentage damage from No Pain, No Gain, Gilded Sword, and Meat Shank. Now, there is counter synergy between No Pain, No Gains lowering our max HP in exchange for percentage damage, and Meat Shank increasing our percentage damage based on how much max HP we have. So there is this counter synergy between the two skills. However, at our level, we have enough talent points to overcome. Scaling based on strength is improved by strength in numbers. Fist of Rage, Firmly Grasp It, and Absolute Unit all increase our base strength. 1 point into each active skill is enough to significantly improve our kills per hour. Skills I believe to be worth using the World 3 Talent Book library on, I've listed on the build as level 115. This is a kind of midpoint used to make the build more accessible to players who may have had bad luck or just may not want to utilize the Talent Book library just yet. You can make adjustments to the build as necessary. For more information on construction, check out this guide. But for the purposes of Zow, we're primarily focusing on the Death Note, the Woodular Shrine, and the Isaacian Shrine. Both of these shrines contribute a healthy amount of percent damage, since our build revolves around having lots of max HP, thanks to Meatshank. In thinking about beginning the Zow process, it is important to have a solid foundation built within your Death Note. Basically, you gain points towards multi-kill percentage for having account-wide kills. So a good way to build progress towards your Death Note is to have all of your attacking characters focus down one monster at a time. So in this example, I have 28 points in World 1, and therefore 28% multi-kill per tier. In this example, we have 111,000 damage, which is inside of tier 6. So this accounts for 28 times 6, or 168% multi-kill. The remainder comes from upgrading the Death Note building itself, and the percentage bonus we get from our obols. One way that you can increase your multi-kill percentage is through the use of obols. So these bronze obols each give 1% multi-kill. When combined, and you get lucky, silver gives 2%. Similar to Monster Decimator, the Alchemy Vial Seawater gives a percent chance for 1 kill to count for 2 when trying to open new portals. Putting it all together, our multi-kill, Monster Decimator, and Seawater percentages gives us a value I like to call the kill count modifier. So in this example, we have a kill count modifier of 278%. This means that our kills will always count for at least 3, and there's a 78% chance that it'll count as 4 kills. Grinding Zow stacks takes time. Here are some approximate values I came up with. One of the downsides of playing actively is how map dependent your kills per hour are. Check out how bad red mushrooms are compared to the others.